Have you ever felt completely drained after spending time with someone, even if nothing dramatic happened? Or maybe you find yourself exhausted at the end of the day, but you cannot quite put your finger on why. You might be experiencing what many call energy leaks in your relationships. These are subtle, often unnoticed ways that your emotional, mental, and even physical energy gets depleted when you interact with others. Today, we are going to break down the hidden energy leaks you did not even know you had in your relationships. We will explore what they are, why they matter, and most importantly, how you can start sealing those leaks to reclaim your energy and your peace. So, what exactly are energy leaks? Imagine your energy as water in a bucket. Every interaction, every thought, and every emotion is like a tiny hole in that bucket. Some holes are obvious, like a big argument or a stressful event, but most are much smaller and harder to spot. Energy leaks are those little, almost invisible holes that slowly drain you over time. In relationships, these leaks can come from patterns of behavior, unspoken expectations, or even the way you communicate. They are not always negative or toxic, but they can quietly sap your vitality, leaving you feeling tired, irritable, or disconnected. Recognizing these leaks is the first step to plugging them and restoring your well-being. You might be wondering, are these energy leaks really that serious? The answer is yes. Over time, even the smallest leaks can add up, leading to chronic fatigue, anxiety, and even resentment in your relationships. When your energy is constantly being drained, you have less to give to the things and people that truly matter. You may notice that you are less patient, more reactive, or simply less present with your loved ones. These hidden costs can impact your mental health, your productivity, and your overall sense of fulfillment. By becoming aware of these leaks, you can start to take back control and create healthier, more balanced relationships. Let us dive into some of the most common energy leaks that show up in relationships. The first is overgiving, where you constantly put others' needs before your own. The second is people-pleasing, which often leads to saying yes when you really want to say no. Another big one is unspoken expectations, hoping someone will read your mind or meet your needs without you ever expressing them. This often leads to disappointment and resentment. Lack of boundaries is another major leak, where you allow others to dictate your time, emotions, or decisions. Emotional dumping, when someone unloads all their problems onto you without your consent, can also leave you feeling drained. Finally, absorbing others' emotions, especially if you are highly empathetic, can deplete your energy reserves without you even realizing it. Let us talk about overgiving and people-pleasing. These patterns often start from a good place, a desire to help, to be liked, or to keep the peace. But when you consistently put others' needs before your own, you create a one-sided dynamic that drains your energy. You might find yourself saying yes to things you do not want to do, or feeling guilty for setting boundaries. Over time, this leads to exhaustion, resentment, and even burnout. The truth is, healthy relationships require balance. It is okay to give, but it is also okay to receive. Learning to recognize when you are overgiving or people-pleasing is the first step to breaking the cycle and reclaiming your energy. Another major energy leak comes from unspoken expectations. Maybe you expect your partner to know what you need without you having to say it. Or perhaps you assume your friends should always be available when you need them. When these expectations go unmet, it creates disappointment and resentment. The problem is, most people are not mind readers. When you do not communicate your needs clearly, you set yourself up for frustration. The silent buildup of resentment can quietly drain your energy and create distance in your relationships. The solution? Practice open, honest communication. Express your needs and listen to others. It is amazing how much energy you can save by simply being clear. Boundaries are the invisible lines that protect your energy, your time, and your well-being. When you lack boundaries, you allow others to overstep, whether it is by demanding your attention, invading your personal space, or expecting you to solve their problems. This constant intrusion can leave you feeling overwhelmed and powerless. Setting boundaries is not about being selfish or pushing people away. It is about honoring your own needs so you can show up as your best self. Start by noticing where you feel uncomfortable or resentful. These are often signs that a boundary needs to be set. Remember, you teach others how to treat you by the boundaries you enforce. Have you ever had a conversation where someone just unloads all their problems onto you, leaving you feeling heavy and drained? This is called emotional dumping. While it is important to support loved ones, it is also crucial to recognize when you are taking on more than you can handle. Similarly, if you are highly empathetic, you might absorb others' emotions without realizing it. This can leave you feeling anxious or sad for no apparent reason. Learning to protect your emotional space is key to preventing these types of energy leaks. So, how do you spot your own energy leaks? Start by paying attention to how you feel after interactions. Do you feel energized or do you feel depleted? Notice patterns. Are there certain people or situations that always leave you feeling drained? Journaling can help you track these patterns over time. The more aware you become, the easier it is to identify and address your energy leaks. Now, let us talk about practical steps to seal those leaks. First, practice saying no without guilt. Remember, every yes to someone else is a no to yourself. Second, set clear boundaries and communicate them kindly but firmly. Third, prioritize self-care. Make time for activities that recharge you. Finally, surround yourself with people who uplift and support you, rather than drain you. Ultimately, the key to sealing energy leaks is self-awareness. The more you understand your own needs, triggers, and patterns, the more empowered you become to protect your energy. Healthy relationships start with a healthy you. Take the time to check in with yourself, set boundaries, and communicate openly. Your energy is precious. Guard it wisely. Remember to like, share, and subscribe to the Veil Breaker channel for more informative and expository content.